Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is RedArchLive and welcome back to another Payday 2 video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the brand new breaking news event that started yesterday and will span 8 days of free content for PC players that hopefully we'll eventually get to see on console. I will talk later on about when I think this event will come to consoles and what will be in it, what my predictions will be so far. But before I get into that, you might have noticed the intro was a little bit different. That intro was a bit of a gag. I made that as a bit of a joke one night and thought I'd use it in a Payday video. If you guys liked that intro and you'd rather me have that for Payday 2 videos, let me know. Leave a comment down below and I might just keep it and see how we go. But either way, we're going to get into it, discuss what's happening in the event, what we know so far, what we can expect, and beyond that, what it means for the console versions of Payday 2 as a knock-on effect. So for anybody who isn't too familiar with the concept of Crimefest or needs a fresh reminder, basically it is one of the two events that happens every year for Payday 2, where for a period of time, which changes depending on the event, it can be 7 days, 10 days, 5 days, it could be anything in between, but for a period of time, there will be daily free content added to Payday 2. Occasionally, there are certain filler days where there are just live streams from the developers or other small things like that, but usually you get a decent amount of content in the time period, and it also more recently advances some of the lore in the game. Something we've seen in the last couple of events especially, where things have really started to push more towards the lore aspect of Payday 2. But there is a lot of lore things that have been happening over the last year since the Reservoir Dogs heist, where things kind of kicked up an absolute mental notch. If you don't want any spoilers for Payday 2's story, which I imagine nobody cares at this point, but I'm going to do it anyway, just as a warning, Bane was arrested in the Reservoir Dogs heist. The police found him and took him hostage. It turned out that there was way more involved than the police. There were some other crime syndicates involved. I don't know every single detail. I recommend Random Kenny's YouTube channel if you want to get more of the details on the lore specifically. But earlier this year in Spring Break 2018, we found out that there was a lot more to this story than we knew, and that the dentist, one of the contractors from earlier in the game's life cycle, played by Giancarlo Esposito, if you know him as Gus in Breaking Bad, him alongside Jiro's son Kento, that the gang had been looking for a couple of years, have both actually been involved in this kidnapping and are a lot more heavily involved than people had thought. And we found all this out in the very final heist of Spring Break 2018 called Henry's Rock. There was then also an unexpected event in August called the Icebreaker. I covered it previously on this channel, and I don't think there was very much lore regarding that as far as I can remember. If I'm incorrect on that, please feel free to let me know, but I don't remember there being any major lore things there. But this event is called Breaking News. They never call it Crimefest anymore, although it is Crimefest. It has this own little tagline now, basically, whereas in 2016 it was Hoxton's housewarming party, in 2017 it was Lock and Load, this year it's Breaking News. And judging from the title, you'd imagine there's going to be a lot going on with Payday 2's lore. So let's kick off by jumping in to see what PC players received in the first day of this event. The first day gave you a golden Houston mask. If you haven't been paying attention, Overkill have been slowly adding golden heister masks into the game to celebrate certain milestones, player counts, things like that. For instance, Dallas was added when Payday 2 was the most played game in a single day. It was made free for a period of time. I think it was earlier this year or last year. There was a certain period of time and a ton of people came on, and to celebrate they released a golden Dallas mask. They then released golden chains, golden wolf, and most recently golden Hoxton to celebrate 7 years of Payday the Heist, the first game in the franchise. So what did they do for Houston? They just slapped him in as the first day of content.
Really?
Also, alongside this mask, a 30-second video was uploaded to Overkill's YouTube channel, basically updating a little bit more towards the lore. In the clip, there is a news report talking about how the Elephant, one of the contractors, is launching an investigation into corruption in Congress. This comes after he was arrested in the Spring Break 2018 event as part of the Breaking Feds heist. He was taken in by Commissioner Garrett. Seems now he's been released from those charges and he's trying to shift the blame off himself onto some other people in Congress. I don't really know where that's going to lead because that's only the first bit of the story. I imagine as time goes by throughout this event, we'll see what's going on and what's happening. But talking of that, I wanted to look at what's going to happen over the next 7 days. Now, I'm aware this is going up on day 2. By the time you see this video, day 2 will be released, but as I'm recording it, it hasn't yet come out. So there is a bit of a disparity there. That won't be in this video. I apologize for that. I will do a video at the end of the event summarizing everything. I'm not going to do everything every day because there are other people who do that, and I'm not going to try and steal the limelight unless nobody else is doing it. So we'll just see what goes on that front. However, we can go through the symbols. Day 1, as we know, is just the mask and the news report. Day 2 seems to have some kind of symbol for a prison cell, potentially. Either that or a dodgy-looking radiator, and I think I'd rather go for a jail cell than a radiator for free content. Day 3 then has a t-shirt with, I think, a pencil on it from the look of it, which I'm not sure, maybe that's custom heist suits. That'd be an interesting one, but that's just a bit of a shot in the dark. Day 4 then has a weapon, so we're going to get some kind of free weapon. We'll see what that is when that arrives. Moving on to day 5, we have a VHS tape. I think there's some text over it, but I can't quite read it, and I can't zoom on the icon, so apologies for that. Day 6 looks like what I would think would be a hospital, which suggests that it's going to be No Mercy. They've been talking about that for a while. They said they were working on No Mercy for Payday 2. It was originally in the first game, for those of you who don't know. So it sounds as though that's going to drop on Day 6. Day 7, we have a Twitch live stream. I presume they will play No Mercy on that live stream as a filler date for the final day, which is Day 8, and it appears to have the top of the White House as the icon. I might be wrong there. There might be other landmarks in Washington, D.C. or even elsewhere in the globe. There is a world map on this little website they've done for the event. It could be another building that looks similar to that, but I'm guessing it's the White House because there's this report of corruption in Congress. They could be linked, and if that is the case, there could well be a heist inside the White House, which, I mean, it sounds ambitious just off the top of your head, but it's going to be interesting. We'll see. I can't make any more predictions off that, but that is something that's well worth keeping in mind. That sums up breaking news so far. We don't know too much until the actual days of content are released. I'll update you guys as I know more and as I know what's going on. Like I said, I will do a video at the end of the event rather than doing daily ones because other people do daily update videos, and if nobody else is doing them, I might consider it. I've got a lot going on with university, so daily updates are probably a little bit too much for me, but I'll see what I can do and take it from there. Either way, whatever happens in the event, I'll let you guys know as and when. Moving on from that, though, let's talk about the console version. So when will this get ported onto Xbox One and PS4? Now, as you know, we're still waiting on quite a lot of other content at the minute. We're still waiting on things from around late 2017, moving on into 2018 with Spring Break. There's still some things we're waiting for there. Then the Icebreaker event, and now this. So this is kind of like the fourth batch, I suppose you could word it. For a while, I said that I thought the only content we get in the next update would be just the stuff from 2017, so up to and including the Brooklyn Bank, and that Spring Break 2018 would be included in the update after that. However, as some of you will know, watch one of my more recent videos, Joy has been confirmed to be in the next update. And because of that, that kind of puts everything a little bit off the works. It kind of throws a spanner into my plan. And as a result, I really don't know. Obviously, I could say for a fact this won't be in the next update. This stuff isn't even out on PC and it takes months to port to console. So we're definitely not expecting this content until 2019. I genuinely don't know. We'll have to see what happens in the first update and take it from there. But I would expect a 2019 release. At a guess, mid-2019? That's a very rough thing because until I know what's going on with release dates for the other updates, I can't make too accurate a prediction. But it's just something as a placeholder and it's something to go off. As for Nintendo Switch, I genuinely don't know what's going on over there anymore. There has been nothing on the Nintendo Switch for months. I'm almost starting to think that they're going to drop support on it. I'm starting to get concerned about that. I really don't know what they're doing, and if I do hear anything, I'll let you guys know. And as for current updates on the console versions, I haven't heard anything. If Goris does post something, I'll let you guys know. But other than that, that sums up everything we've got to talk about. I know this isn't the most detailed video, as always, but this week I had an exam to worry about with my uni timetable, and it kind of messed up when I was going to record this video. I was going to do it one night, and blah, blah, blah. Details, details. But either way, that covers everything to talk about. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you like the intro, leave a comment down below and let me know. I will actually use that going forward in Payday 2 stuff if you guys are interested. We'll see what you think. Other than that, if you are interested for what's happening, breaking news, drop a like, leave a comment down below if you think that you have some opinion to share that I might have missed out on. Do you agree, disagree with certain things I've said? And other than that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Take it easy.